Hello everyone, Zen UV update is here. The previous two releases were focused on Blender 5.0 compatibility and stability. This time the update is more feature oriented. Let's take a look at what's new. One of the most useful additions in this update is Prepare Unwrap. This operator helps you prepare a model before unwrapping. Previously, before starting Unwrap, you had to manually check a lot of settings. Now it only takes a few clicks. In the operator settings, we can define the initial unwrap type for the model, clear seams or sharps, and choose what should remain. For example, I want to keep existing sharp edges, so I simply uncheck this option. We can also apply modifiers and apply scale, since both can significantly affect the unwrap result. Below that, you can enable seam display, while temporarily disabling other overlays so nothing distracts you. You can also instantly enable UV checker. After pressing OK, the model is fully ready for unwrapping. Using new operator, now we can relax selected vertices along a chosen axis. In this example, the island is oriented horizontally, so we select the U axis and press relax. We can also control relax trends using this parameter. If we rotate the island vertically, we simply switch to the V axis. Quite predictable. Sometimes selections don't have a clean horizontal or vertical orientation. In that case, we use a custom orientation mode, the touch tool icon. After enabling it, the tool handles appear. Now we can place them automatically or manually. Now, when we press relax, the operator follows the custom direction. Fast and intuitive. Hotspot mapping algorithm automatically maps islands to the most suitable areas of a texture. However, not everyone needs complex settings. So we added a simplified one-click version, Quick Hotspot. On the left we have a texture, on the right a model with no seams and no unwrap. Let's enable texture display in the 3D viewport and quickly create trim list. For this we use a plane with the texture applied. We simply cut the polygons according to the trim regions on the texture. When everything is done, press plus icon in the list and in the option choose Faces. Done. After creating trims, we can save them as a preset and reuse them in other projects. The plane is no longer needed. To make navigation in the list easier, this update also introduces a new sorting mode in the trims list. In image mode, you can enable pixel display and sort trims by height and width. Now back to Quick Hotspot. Select all faces, click once, and mapping is ready. It almost looks like magic. You can also add new geometry and update mapping with a single click, or you can map only selected faces. During mapping, you can adjust seed, scale, and inset, and enable Allow Flip for more variation. This is a fast and practical operator, and it's perfect before moving to the full hotspot mapping workflow. In Advanced Transforms, we added a set of tweak transform operators for quick moving, rotating and scaling of islands. To use them, open this menu and activate the hotkeys Alt and drag for move, Alt plus Control for scale, and Alt plus Shift for rotate. And here you can see how it works. It allows you to adjust islands directly and very quickly without switching tools. The next two new operators are Circular and Rectify. Circular converts any island into circular shape, and Rectify turns any island into a square one. Simple tools for modifying island shapes. One of Zen UV's strong features is Display Overlays system, and in this update we expanded it further. We added Colored Islands operator, which works both in 3D viewport and in UV editor. This makes it easy to distinguish islands, understand their placement, and see them directly on the model. We also introduced a sync option for modes that exist in both contexts. For example, when enabling Colored Islands in UV editor, it will automatically activate in 3D viewport. For example, the same works for modes like Flipped and Finished. Another addition is Background Mask, which fills the space between islands with black color. This makes navigation much easier when working with dense UV layouts. Any overlay mode can now be exported as an image. Simply press Export to Image, choose the resolution, and confirm. After that, you can save the texture via Image, Save. And if the model is heavy and overlay drawing becomes slow, you can disable automatic updates in Preferences and refresh the overlay manually when activating a mode. We have also expanded selection operators. For the stretched overlay, we added Select Stretched Islands, allowing you to quickly pick distorted areas. The sensitivity of detection can be adjusted in the operator settings. Next is Select Radial, which selects islands with radial shapes. And finally, Select by UV Value, previously called Select by UV Area. As before, you can filter islands by area, for example, isolating the smallest islands with specific settings. In addition, we introduce filtering by height and width. For instance, selecting height lets you quickly isolate the tallest islands. We also enabled Favorites panel by default for quick access to commonly used operators. It already includes several preset configurations that you can switch at the top of the panel. You can modify them, create your own presets, and even share them with others. To customize the panel, open Favorite section in Preferences. Below is an example setup, and you can find a link in the description with a video showing how to create your own panel. That's it for this update. You can find more detailed examples and explanations in the documentation. Link in the description. Thank you for using Zen UV and thanks for watching.